Hey gang, Tom Abraham here from Bassmaster Radio with a little front deck flipping. Now, there it is. There it is, baby. That's the 2021 Bassmaster, BassPro.com Bassmaster Opens schedule. And man, I'll tell you what, this is really exciting. A couple of things. First of all, a major change going back to the 3-division format. There'll be 3 tournaments in the Southern Division. There'll be 3 tournaments in the Central Division and 3 tournaments in the Northern Division. And I'm really excited about this. As one that fishes the Eastern Opens last year, this is going to be really cool. The last few years I've done it. And, you know, you travel a lot. I know in the Easterns you'd go from New York all the way to Florida. And this kind of regionalizes things again and kind of gets it into a little bit of a smaller area. So I think it's going to be a lot better for the anglers. Now, here's the other thing. There are a couple of other very interesting changes, if you will, to this schedule. Now, you're going to have the top 3 in each of the 3 divisions will all qualify for the 2022 Elite Field. So there's 9 qualifiers for the elites. And then there'll be the top 3 in the overall AOY field for the guys that fish, you know, all of the events. The top 3 there, if they've not already qualified through one of the divisions, will also qualify for the elite field. So again, there's 12 anglers qualifying for the elites. There's also 9 opportunities here because there's 9 tournaments, 9 opportunities to make the Bassmaster Classic, which means that guys that haven't already qualified through the elites or some other way will have an opportunity to qualify by winning one of these tournaments. And if you win a tournament, you only have to fish the other 2 tournaments within your division. It's not that you have to fish the whole open schedule, just the ones in your particular division to qualify to fish in the Bassmaster Classic. So 9 spots available in the Bassmaster Classic, which means there'll be maybe a couple more double qualifiers or triple qualifiers, and that'll move you down the Bassmaster Elite AOY list a little bit further to qualify for the Classic. So those things are exciting. Now, to the schedule itself, this is really good. We'll start with the Southern Opens, and this is going to be a really good schedule. March 4th through 6th, it's the Harris Chain of Lakes in Leesburg. It's one of my favorite places to fish. There have been so many events. I think this is the 18th Bassmaster event that'll be held at the Harris Chain. There's so many different canals and bodies of water that you can get into. It's absolutely spectacular down there. I love it, and very much looking forward to that one. Then up to Dandridge in Tennessee at Douglas Lake, April 15th through the 17th, a beautiful part of the country. Now, look, I'm a little bit biased because I live in southern Tennessee, but this northeast section of Tennessee is gorgeous. Douglas Lake is tremendous. Clear water. It's going to be a lot of fun there. And then a fall event, September 23rd through the 25th at Lake Norman in Charlotte, North Carolina, and that'll be a good one as well. Central Open schedule starts April 1st through the 3rd at one of the great spotted bass lakes anywhere in the country, Lewis Smith Lake in Jasper, Alabama. So Smith Lake is where things will start out there. And then, just not even, an hour and a half away from Smith Lake is Pickwick. And that'll be April 29th through May 1st at Pickwick out of Counce, Tennessee. And again, a great fishery, tremendous smallmouth there, and of course, a great fishery for largemouth as well on Pickwick. And then over to Grand Lake, October 21st through the 23rd out of Grove, Oklahoma. So again, 2 spring events and then a fall event. Same thing with the Southerns, 2 spring events and then a fall event. And then in the Northern Opens, this is going to be really cool too. The James River, May 13th through the 15th. I think Mike Iaconelli won the last time we were at the James River for an open. So that'll take place out of Richmond, Virginia. July the 29th through the 31st, Oneida Lake up in Syracuse, New York. And that is followed up September 9th through September 11th on the St. Lawrence River and the Thousand Islands. And that will go out of Clayton, New York. And I do not know yet whether or not that is going to be open to Lake Ontario as well, because typically when you go out of Clayton, you allow fishermen to go out into Lake Ontario. So that's the schedule itself. Now, one other change involves Bassmaster Live coverage of Championship Saturday. It was introduced this past year. Ronnie Moore did a tremendous job with it, and there's going to be coverage once again for Championship Saturday at each of the Opens, but it will just be 10 pros, not 12, 10 pros with cameramen in their boats. Now you say, well, what about the co-anglers? The co-anglers are fishing the first 2 days, and their champion and all their payout will be after 2 days. So the co's will fish 2 days, and the pros will fish 3 with the top 10 fishing on Championship Saturday, and we'll have complete coverage of that on Bassmaster Live. It's really good, man. It's going to be a great schedule. More information at Bassmaster.com, how you can get registered as well, coming up in January. Hey, if you like these videos, do me a favor. Like, subscribe, like, press buttons, do whatever that you got to do to be a part of this, and we really appreciate it. I'm Thom Abraham from Bassmaster Radio, and this is Front Deck Flippin'.